Okay, I'm a little new at this, so just bear with me. I would like to share a little of my story with you, a message of hope in a world with so much sorrow. It is possible to break free from the chains of addiction. You can find happiness again and look in the mirror and love who you see. If you envision what you want most and take it day by day and do not give up what you want most for what you want at the moment, you will see results. Never be afraid to ask for help. Nothing this big can be accomplished on your own. My name is Heather. I am in dual recovery from drug addiction and bipolar disorder. 4 years ago, I started using hard drugs. At age 31, I was hooked on heroin and kicked that drug only to find another, cocaine. In my mind, I somehow convinced myself that it was okay to be high, that I even felt better and had more energy, only to fall prey to deeper and darker depressions. Gradually, drugs take over and chip away at your self-respect, as the web of lies gets thicker and harder to free yourself from. I was able to stop using cocaine and move back home in hopes of staying clean and starting over. And then the devil himself came into my life, meth. Like other drugs, my meth use was short-lived, but even one day is too long in that lifestyle. I am here to testify that drugs lie and promise you your deepest desires and never come through. For as long as I can remember, I have felt different and isolated myself from others, from the racing thoughts and compulsive behaviors to the sheer impulsiveness and manic episodes. For me, the struggle seemed all uphill with little relief. I battled myself in an attempt to find meaning and purpose. I self-medicated in a desperate attempt to shut it all off. Anything I felt or thought could be numbed by my drug of choice, or so I thought. My life had become a series of manic highs and dark, debilitating depressions. Abusive relationships resulting in even lower self-esteem. I forgot who I was and my own self-worth. The saddest part for me was the worry and pain I caused my own family. Something had to give, and I certainly didn't know what to do. July 26, 2007, the decision was made for me. I was picked up by the police and taken to jail where I would spend the next 6 months. From great pain comes great healing. Today I am a changed woman, a woman with promise and a bright future. I made the choice that I wanted my life back. How did I do this? By making myself number one again. If I can get one thing across, it is this. No one is worth losing your freedom and your family. When you are sitting in jail, your using friends and boyfriends aren't there to support you. No one does that time for you. Left to your own devices, you have to decide what you want most. I am not a quitter. I absolutely do not give up. No matter how painful or tough the lesson is in life, I try to see the good in it and get something from it. Taking care of yourself may seem like a huge task, but if you break it apart in pieces, it is much easier to take on. I had a second chance offered to me by the court. I have dedicated 2 years of my life to mental health court. This has entailed taking my medications as prescribed so that I can function optimally. Sure, it can be tedious and time-consuming, but what better way to spend your time than by making yourself a priority again? Starting over can be awesome and life challenges worth taking on. Healing happens one day at a time. January 26, 2010, I will celebrate my 2.5-year recovery from drug addiction. Celebrate your success and be proud of your accomplishments. John Donne said, "No man is an island entire of itself. Any man's death diminishes me because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee." We cannot thrive when isolated from others. Seeking help and talking to others will help you see that you aren't so different. Each of us has a voice. Speak out. If I can do it, so can you.